Glenilen Farm was established in 2002 and currently employs 30 people in Drimoleague in West Cork. They grew from a kitchen hobby into a successful dairy business which now produces a wide range of dairy products for the Irish and international markets. The West Cork Enterprise Board provided financial assistance, business advice, mentoring and training. Glenilen also won the West Cork Company of the Year Award in 2004.
Hi, we're Alan and Valerie Kingston, Glenilen Farm, Drimoleague. It's called Glenilen Farm because the River Illen runs through the farm.
We sort of started Glenilen Farm by accident, actually. I'm a dairy farmer and Valerie had a background in dairy science. Val really liked to experiment with milk from the dairy herd and make some yogurt and cheese, and we took it to local markets like Bantry Country Market, Skibbereen Farmers Market, and I think it was just very, very slow, small steps at the very beginning where we started to experiment with the milk from our own cows.
What is unique about our dairy products is that they have no additives, no preservatives. We make yogurt, we make a low-fat cream cheese, and we make cream, and there are 3 basic products, and from them we make a range of desserts.
I remember Val coming home from Cork one day with 2 big saucepans that she paid about £50 each for. I think she bought them in Rocha stores, and I thought it was an awful waste of money. So she started robbing my milk from the milk tank and experimenting here in the kitchen, just on a very small scale.
And just to say, this was driven by a passion and it was a hobby. It wasn't that we felt the great need at that stage to diversify or anything. This is just what I love doing. Training is a very important part of the business, especially at the beginning. We spent 5 years here in the farmhouse kitchen producing the products before we moved into our first cheese house in 2002. And at that stage you have to be jack of all trades when it came to marketing, to distribution, to health and safety, to quality issues, and running the business, the financial aspects of running a business. This was all very new to us and we really needed to do training, and the Enterprise Board were very good in providing those training courses. So not only was the training beneficial, but also the networking that involved, meeting other people who were at the same stage and starting up their own businesses.
Running your own business gives one a real sense of pride. It's not always easy, but there are loads of times that you really have to pinch yourself and say, wow, did I really manage to do that? Of course with a great team behind us, but it's a real good feeling when you manage to achieve something that you never thought you were capable of doing.
Family life is very important to us, so you just need to be disciplined to take the time off. It's hard though then, because you want to be accessible to your customers as well. So you need, if there is an issue, that you need to reply to it on the spot, even if you are away on holidays.
The other thing is actually giving work in a very, very rural location for us, I think is really, really important. And we appreciate our staff, and our staff really appreciate local employment as well.
As I said, running the financial aspects of running the business were quite daunting to us, and we would have run a mile from it if we had the choice. But we were asked, of course, for a business plan at the beginning. Thankfully, we had a record of every market that we'd attended and the products we sold and the income. And thankfully, that was our feasibility study, and that got us started. That was our first business plan. Business plans are crucial if you're applying for grant aid or going to the banks for finance. But even if you're not under pressure to provide your business plan for those reasons, it is a very good discipline to undertake. Again, just to focus the mind and say, where am I going with this? What are the possibilities? What are my strengths and weaknesses?
So in 2002, we built our first dairy here in the farmyard for making dairy product. And previous to that, we'd been selling in farmers markets, producing product here in the kitchen, and we knew that that couldn't continue forever. So we approached the West Cork Enterprise Board, who were very understanding, who really helped us at that very, very early stage and provided not only training but provided capital funding as well for our small dairy here, our first dairy here in the farmyard. Looking forward for Glenilen Farm, really important to us that we hold really firm to our ethos, that we're really firm in making sure that the culture of the company remains the same. So of course it's to increase turnover, of course it's to increase more employment, but most of all it's to make sure that our product is better than what it is now.
So advice for anybody starting off, just be passionate about what you're doing, really enjoy what your work is. It doesn't seem like work when you're passionate and you enjoy it so much, but be prepared for hard work. An ethos of hard work really goes a long way.
I'd say start small. Don't invest too much on start off if you can. I'd say listen to other people who've started their own businesses to see what makes them tick.